I'm backstage with Lennox Lewis, former world heavyweight champion, Las Vegas veteran. Before the weigh-in, that's the noise you can hear in the background. Lennox, it's a big fight week in Las Vegas. Does it bring back fond memories for you?
Fond memories. I remember a lot of times boxing in Las Vegas. This is the mecca over here right now for especially a lot of boxing. And you know, a lot of boxers love Vegas. They want to box in Vegas because their other stars used to box in Vegas. So it's a great energy. Vegas is the place for great fights.
Other stars like Evander Holyfield, Riddick Bowe, Mike Tyson and Lennox Lewis. Lennox, let me ask you a question. Last night, I caught you red-handed, standing by the ring, 9 o'clock at night, just looking at it, like you were looking at a newborn child. I didn't like the look in your eyes, Lennox.
Well, you know what? I was looking at the ring, trying to figure out how big it is, and it's a 24-foot ring and 22-foot inside, so that was good. Then I was looking at the padding as well, see if they was going to put any padding on. They didn't put no padding on, so it's going to be a fast fight.
Before you fought, did you send somebody down to look at the ring to make sure they hadn't put too much padding in to slow you down and to measure it again to make sure it's the right dimensions? Was that something that you did, someone in your team did?
Well, I love to, the day before a fight, check out the ring and even move in it, see how big it is, see how springy the ropes are. But one time I did that in New York against Ray Mercer. You know, I went to look in the ring and it was big enough. Then the next day I came, it was a small ring and it's like, Don King did me.
Well, they shrunk the ring?
Yeah, they shrunk the ring overnight. So that's why I always did that. So now, there's no need to look at the ring.
Does anyone benefit from the ring being bigger or smaller in your opinion? Who benefits which way?
Well, for these guys are big, you know, and it doesn't take too much of a step to get across the ring for these guys. They need almost a 30-foot ring, but the biggest ring is a 24-foot, and that's the ring they have.
Now, you watched the first fight, you remember the first fight. There were moments in that fight when we were waiting for certain things to take off. There were like pauses of 10, 15, 20 seconds. Do you see a very different fight this time?
Well, you know, these guys know each other. They've been in the ring with each other. They know what to expect. So I think that things should get started a lot quicker. A lot of fireworks really quick. And I think it's going to be the same type of fight. I think maybe Tyson Fury will come out in the first 2 rounds and try and push Deontay back. But at the end of it, he's going to resort back to boxing, something he knows and does well.
Because there's the difference between pushing someone back and going looking for a knockout, Lennox. And you were the king of that, if you don't mind me saying so.
Yeah. I mean, it all starts with the jab. And, you know, it depends on what Tyson Fury has in store for us. You know, you never know what he has in store, how he's going to come out. But you can definitely expect an electric fight.
Now, Lennox, that big screen there was because up on the big screen they showed Deontay Wilder arriving backstage before the weigh-in. What's going to happen on the night? 20,000 people inside the MGM. Who are the fans going to be here for? The big lad from Britain or the local boy, Deontay Wilder?
Well, I think it's going to be a draw on that sense, you know what I mean?
No more draws!
No, I know. You know, obviously Deontay is going to have his fans here, the American fans, and the British are coming, and they're here already, so it's going to be electric.
Now, Lennox, thanks for your time today. I know you're busy and I've got commitments everywhere. I've seen you all week this week, and I've been around you an awful lot of years. I don't think I've ever seen you so excited since your career ended for a fight. Is that a fair comment?
Yeah, I mean, I love boxing. I love a great drama, and you know, heavyweight boxing brings great drama and great fights. And these two guys are the top 2 in the division, and they're facing each other, and nobody really knows what's going to go on because they both have unique styles, and everybody's excited to see what's going to happen.
And finally, a small prediction. You still fancy Fury a little bit?
Well, you know, I always go after, I like the boxer in this. You know why I like the boxer? Because, you know, the puncher, he's going to be waiting for that punch. It may never come or it may come. So this is what everybody's waiting for. But I know the boxing will be there. I know Tyson Fury will be trying to pile up some points. So we're going to have to see how the fight turns out.
Lennox, thanks for your time as ever, man.
Thank you.
Thanks, Big Len.